Hey guys. It's that. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the football juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Howdy. As you can see, I'm in the woods today. I'm on my first hunt of 2019. And I decided to try to get out in the woods to see if I could dig through the ground if it was a little softer. This is a hill that has, or a park that has a lot of hills here. I wasn't expecting this. When I looked on the map, I didn't look at a topo map, so I didn't realize it was hilly. All I found so far, I've been here about a half an hour, is a couple of regular pennies. My first notable find was a Canadian pennies, and there was something else in the hole. Another something or other. Let's find out what it is together. I think it might just be another Canadian, but I'm not sure. And no, it is just another zinc penny, or not a zinc penny, a copper penny memorial. Let's see if there's anything else. I'll rescan the hole. If I find anything, I'll let you know. This is something you don't come across too often. Got a dead deer here. Hope this isn't too grotesque for you guys. There's a hoof there. There's a hoof there. There's the head right there. That's the snout. Huh. Looks like it's been chewed on too, so probably wolves, and I don't know if there's wolves around here, coyotes probably, and dogs and stuff, so. Huh. We're gonna keep going though. Well, it's a bit morbid, but just on the other side of the deer here, I got multiple signals and come away with a quarter, a penny, and a dime. So I got me a coin spill. I must have scared the coins out of somebody. Okay, maybe not. They were about 3 inches down, so they were there before the deer was. Check this out. This is one of the last things I expected to find here. There's tons and tons in this area here. I'm getting over close to the road. And there's a lot of bottle caps and just garbage that's washed through here. This is like a gully, so I think a lot of stuff washes through here. And not an inch and a half deep, I find this. No lantern part. That is awesome, and it's in beautiful condition. It just goes to show you, you never know where you're gonna find stuff like this. So just get out there, just go look, see what you can find. I know I'm gonna keep going and see what I can find if I don't freeze first. See you soon. I have moved locations. I'm at a school now that I haven't hunted before. Park didn't pan out. I found this thing about 10 inches down, part of an old watch. Nothing special, but interesting find. First notable find I've had here, so let's keep trying. It's sunny today. It's a different day. I'm in a different location. My God, it's sunny. It's hard to dig. Well, not hard to dig. It's just there's a lot of snow and it keeps sticking to my coil. I did find my first really good thing, I think. This is a valve stem cover, I believe. To what, I'm not sure. It could be quite old. It was really deep. I'm going for those iffy signals again today to see what I can find. Can't wait to get this back and cleaned up, but man, I'm enjoying the sun, but with the snow bringing it from below as well as above, I'm blind. I'm not going to be able to see to get home. Third world problems, or first world problems, I'll tell you what. Anyway, let's keep going. Just a couple of minutes later, it dropped back down in the hold and part of the dirt covered it up. Didn't expect to find this at a school, but check this out. Part of a mason jar with complete insert. Not broken at all. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love finding these things. They never get old. I knew this was going to be a big target the way it sounded too. Not that. That's actually the target right there. I guess it pays to get out on these snowy days sometimes. You're out there. Oops. Hang on. Let's see if I can find it again. There it is. Have not found one of these in a while. Actually, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a Sacagawea dollar, and it's not. That's one of those presidential ones. Cool. This was a slamming signal. I thought it was going to be a quarter near the surface, but it wasn't. I'm in an area underneath a power line where I've had really bad problems with EMI, but I uninstalled the update from my Equinox. I noticed there was a new installer out there and reinstalled it, and it seems like it's less prone to EMI since I did that. So we're going to keep checking this area and see what we can find. Didn't close my door good enough. We're home. I think we're going to call it a day. Didn't get a whole lot, but I've pounded the area that I was in pretty heavily. I know there's more left to detect because a lot of the times I was there, it was really dry and you don't get the depth in dry soil that you do in wet soil. Swinging over a couple of inches of snow today did take away a little bit of depth too. And those power lines all of a sudden got chatty. I was under them, no problems at all for a couple of passes, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like something's turned on inside the school or something and they got chatty on me. I did play around and found that 20 kilohertz frequency allowed me to get by some of that chatter. But, you know, we might not have come away with killer stuff for the weekend, but we've got stuff so far. I've got to clean up that potential valve stem cover and see what that is. That could be a good one. That lantern part, oh my god, I gotta show you guys that. When that cleaned up, it was phenomenal. So let's get this stuff in and get it cleaned up, and I'll give you a look-see. That's it. That's all we got for the weekend. But like I said, it's, you know, still a chance to get out there and do some digging, so I'm happy with that. And I actually came away with some surprising stuff. I didn't realize everything that I had till I got some of it cleaned up. Clad, couple of crusty zinc pennies, part of a lipstick tube or something, I think. I always love to recover these. That's awesome. I still think this is a valve stem cover. I don't know if you can see it in there in the light. It is threaded on the end. I don't know to what vehicle this would go. I haven't even looked it up yet, but I'm pretty sure that's what that probably is. Watch bezel that I found. This I discounted at first, but if you've ever seen those little things where on this end down here there would be like a little loop of metal sticking out, you take that, stick it through the eye of a needle, put your thread through that bigger opening that it has, and then pull this back through the eye. It's a needle threader. I think that's what that is, minus the little wire loop part, which would be interesting. Never found one of those. Shotgun shell head stamp. Don't even know what manufacturer it is. I haven't bothered to look it up. Got a rivet. I didn't even realize that. I find, for some reason, a lot of rivets. And I love finding that because that shows me that I'm in an area where people used to live. That's you know, was part of everyday life back then. So I really like that. Got that Canadian penny. I don't even know if I showed you that. Got that dollar presidential coin. Some coins that almost wanted to be old, but wasn't. And a couple of interesting finds. This I thought might be something when it was cleaned up. Beautiful, isn't it? It's not solid. It is like a veneer type metal. So it's not horribly old, but it's gorgeous. I think this is like a pressed piece. They probably had a mold that this was pressed into somehow. Maybe part of an escutcheon plate or something like that, but I think that is really cool. I like that. But look at this sucker. This is in amazing condition. I could take this and reuse it. I think it is 1900s, early 1900s because of the screw portion on there. I'm not sure, I'm not an expert on these, but look, see the hinged part here still works. You can still see inside the little wheels that grab the wick and pull it through. And if I take this and spin it, it still functions. Those wheels down inside still turn. I could put a wick in this, put it on a lamp, and use it right now. It would still function. I can't make anything, can't get it to focus, but I can't make anything out on the end enough to tell a date for sure. I'll keep trying, but I'm not finding anything there. But all in all, I'm really, you know, for such a disjointed weekend of digging in snow-covered areas, that's pretty good. And sometimes pretty good is good enough. And this time I think so. It is still snowy outside. The snow has not melted off this time. We're supposed to get between now and the end of the week, it's Tuesday now, a little bit more snow, maybe a little freezing rain in there. That's supposed to hit tonight, I think. Tiny bit, not a lot. But starting Saturday, winter is supposed to come, finally. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, 15 for a high temperature or something like that, and it's supposed to be that way throughout the week, like 20 for a high, 22 for a high. And when that happens, the ground does freeze, finally. So I'm not going to be able to get out and do any detecting for a while, it looks like. Hopefully it doesn't last long. I don't like sitting inside the house. I am dangerous when I'm alone inside the house and bored. I start looking at things going, I wonder if I rip that apart, how could I do that? You know, make it better or something. And the next thing you know, I'm 3 weeks into a project and spent more than the $10 in paint I thought I was originally going to spend, and there's no end in sight. So please, warm weather comes soon, because I need to defend myself from myself. So anyway, this is Relic Man Floyd. Had another good weekend. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and share the good word. Our subscriber base is growing. We'd like to continue that throughout the year, so happy hunting. Talk to you guys later.